Hey Gemini, this is going to be your no communication. Will they reach out? Why or why not reading? This is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with every single Gemini. If it does resonate with you, wonderful, but if it does not, please feel free to check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign, and I will leave a timestamp in the comment section below for when the reading actually begins. So let's just jump into it and get started. Can I please get a clear and concise message for Gemini, please? Clear and concise message for Gemini, please. This person that they're thinking of that's not communicating, that they are not communicating with. Tell me what they need to know. Is this person going to be communicating? Are they going to be reaching out to them? And if so, why or why not? What information does Gemini need regarding the situation with this person that they're thinking of? What information does Gemini need? Is this person going to reach out? Is this person going to reach out to Gemini? What's going on with them? Why or why not? What's going on with them? Gemini need. Next situation, please. More information. Actions. What else does Gemini need to know? Wow. Okay, Gemini. Okay, let's just jump into this and get started because there's so many people here and there's a lot of, I mean, literally this entire spread is just major arcana and court cards. There's nothing else. So I feel like there could potentially be a lot of people involved here. But I'll go ahead and say that Virgo is here. Aries is here extremely strongly. Aries, definitely. And then Leo, Sagittarius. I mean, wow. I mean, also water sign here, extremely strong. Much stronger than, I mean, you could be dealing with an air sign, but I definitely feel like you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio kind of energy. But let's jump into this because this is kind of heavy. So will this person reach out to you? I got the Magician card, so that's a definite yes. This person is going to be trying to manifest something with you. When I see the Magician card though, this takes time. So I ask, is this person going to be reaching out to you in the near future? When I get the Magician card, it really feels like anything that you need to concoct, right? Anything that you're trying to manifest takes time. It's not immediate. So I don't feel like this is going to be someone reaching out to you immediately. But I do feel like it's in the works. And that's how I feel with this Magician card. Them reaching out is definitely in the works. But it's not going to be like immediate. Definitely. Now, presently, what's going on with them? They have a lot of people in their energy, so it really feels like they are. They could be involved with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or an Aries, but if these aren't people, let's say it's not a person. Right now, they're trying to utilize their intuition in regards to exactly what to do here. But I feel like, to be honest with you, I feel like they are distracted. The reason why I say that is because it feels like, although like intuitively, I feel like they do want to reach out to you. I feel like they've gotten into something new with the Fool card. Especially with the Fool at the root. This is something new, like some kind of new fresh energy or a new fresh start with someone, potentially an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And I feel like that's what they're consumed with right now. I feel like the Queen of Cups, there's this emotional tie to someone that they've started something new with. I got the King of Rods here, just kind of overall. I feel like they're probably pretty passionate about this right now, especially because it must feel fresh and new. Even if it's not new to them, it feels fresh and new. And so there's a little bit of that like honeymoon phase kind of that I'm feeling for them. But the challenge for them here is the Hermit. So it really feels like there's something internally that's off, even though they're passionate about it and it feels fresh and new, and they do feel kind of this loving connection. The Hermit being in the challenge position, either they're dealing with, there's some kind of internal conflict about what's going on in their presently, whatever they're doing with whomever they're doing it with. Or it could be that they're having some difficulty, even though they may be feeling these things, kind of coming out of their shell and coming out of this kind of Hermit energy. For me, with the Hermit in the challenge position, it really feels like, I do feel like someone isolating themselves. I feel like this person, if they're not dealing with someone else, they could be isolating themselves, trying to kind of regain some kind of emotional balance. But if they are dealing with someone else, it really feels like, I really get this like kind of honeymoonish phase energy where, you know, you kind of like cocoon in with someone and you're spending a lot of time and they've gone into like this hermit mode with each other, trying to like focus in on each other. But what's so interesting is that, I want to clarify this, but what's interesting here is kind of what they're doing. Even though there's something fresh and new about this energy that they're feeling, they're having some kind of internal conflict. There's something that doesn't feel quite right. And it could be a little bit of the newness wearing off potentially, because I've got the Page of Swords coming in as their action. I really feel like they're going to be communicating with you kind of after this kind of like honeymoonish kind of phase. And why is this Page of Swords here? Dang. Page of Swords, clarified by the Page of Swords. So it's tarot saying we're clear. We said what we said. There's definitely going to be some kind of communication here. I do feel like it's going to be slightly immature though. I may also here with the Page of Swords, a lot of times when I see that, I feel like the communication could be regarding some kind of document. It may not be necessarily romantic, because a lot of times when I see the Page of Swords, someone communicating about some kind of legality, contract, some kind of information that they found. Also could be that they, instead of actually communicating, they're going to be watching you for a while. I do get that energy. Something is wearing off for them in the newness of this connection. And they're, just like when I see this Magician card, I get this energy of like it's going to take a while to manifest. I feel like they're going to be watching because they're still curious about you. So I feel like they're going to be watching you, and eventually once they figured out a way to kind of like manifest that, kind of decided exactly what they want to do, they'll definitely be communicating and reaching out to you in a small way, like, you know, kind of like a brief text or something like that. Not anything super overly emotional. So I hope that was helpful and provided some clarity for you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.